All right, let's jump right in. There's this new AI software launch called LocalBizAI, and it's making some serious waves with marketers this year. So today, we're going to break down the source material and see exactly what this 2025 launch is really all about. I mean, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If you're a freelancer, if you run an agency, you absolutely know this feeling. You hit a point where taking on even one more client feels like the whole thing is just going to collapse. Well, the source material we're looking at today claims it has the answer. And this really is the core challenge for any agency that's trying to grow. You hit a growth ceiling. It's like a brick wall. That moment where trying to juggle new client leads, write proposals, and then actually do the work, it just becomes totally unmanageable for one person or even a small team. So how do you smash through that ceiling? Well, according to the source material, the answer is technology. More specifically, an AI-powered platform that's built from the ground up to automate all those time-sucking parts of running an agency. And that platform, of course, is LocalBizAI. The source is positioning this as the tool, the specific answer to that scaling problem we were just talking about. So let's pop the hood and see what's really inside. So what is this thing really? Well, the launch guide breaks it down like this. LocalBizAI is an all-in-one platform that uses AI to tackle three huge things for you: finding potential clients, whipping up personalized pitches for them, and then actually delivering the marketing services. And the kicker? It's all supposed to happen from one single dashboard. Okay, that's a pretty bold claim, right? An all-in-one solution? So let's dig a little deeper into how this automation is actually supposed to work, based on the key features that the source highlights. First up, the big one. This feature is all about what's often the hardest part of the whole business, just getting clients in the door. This piece of the software is designed to automate the very top of your sales funnel. So how does it do it? Well, it apparently has a built-in AI prospecting tool that hunts for local businesses that are, and they use the word desperate, for marketing help. It works across a bunch of different industries and, get this, as a launch bonus, it even comes loaded with pre-made outreach templates and scripts to get you going even faster. Okay, so once you have that lead, the next big hurdle is pitching them and, actually doing the work. This second feature is all about automating both the proposal stage and the actual service delivery itself. The whole idea here is to put the entire middle of your workflow on, well, something close to autopilot. The software can generate a custom business proposal, and then once the client gives the green light, it helps manage the delivery of services like SEO, social media, or reputation management. It's designed to turn fulfillment from a grind into a system. And finally, the third big focus area is just making the whole thing easy to get started with. It's all about giving you a super clear, step-by-step roadmap from the moment you sign up to the moment you're actually making money. And to make sure you're not just fumbling around in the dark, the source talks about this 5-step launch checklist. The goal is pretty simple: eliminate all the guesswork. It guides you straight from setup to finding leads, to pitching, to delivering, and finally to watching that recurring revenue come in. It's a paint-by-numbers path to getting paid. Now, beyond just the bells and whistles of the software itself, the source material puts a huge emphasis on timing. This isn't just a buy-it-whenever kind of product. It's all built around a specific launch event happening in 2025. And to get people to jump on board, the launch is packed with incentives to create a real sense of urgency. The source mentions a bunch of limited time offers for the early birds, things like discounted pricing, exclusive training sessions, and early access. All the classic moves to get people to act fast. The source also lays out 2 different ways you can get involved here. First, you can be a user, actually use the software to automate and scale your own agency and grab those launch deals. Or you can be an affiliate and promote the launch to other marketers to earn commissions. 2 distinct paths. Okay, so we've heard the promises, we've seen the features, it all sounds pretty good. Now let's look at the actual evidence presented in the source, and maybe more importantly, the little reality check that comes right alongside it. So to prove this thing actually works, the review brings up a specific case study from the beta testing phase. This gives us a concrete example of the software out in the wild. And the result? According to this case study, one agency that was beta testing the system landed 5 new clients. Not over a month, not over a quarter, but in one single week. Now, for any small agency out there, that kind of speed is a massive deal. But, and this is a really big but, right after hitting us with that impressive number, The source drops in this crucial quote. So the takeaway is clear. The tool is not a magic wand. Your success is still going to depend on your own effort, your strategy, and your ability to adapt. The article also gives us the fine print, the important but less flashy details. The software is made by a company called SaaS Solutions. It's sold through JVZoo, which is just the retailer, not an official endorser. And, of course, a big one. Users have to follow all the copyright laws and platform policies. So when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway from the source material? It's this. LocalBizAI is being framed as a major potential tool for any marketing agency that wants to scale up fast in the next year. It's this combination of AI automation and a very specific timed launch opportunity. Which, really, it leaves us with a much bigger question to chew on, doesn't it? If we zoom out from just this one product, does this signal a shift? Is this kind of deep, AI-driven automation no longer just a nice-to-have? But is it quickly becoming the new standard for any local marketing agency that actually wants to compete? Makes you think.